What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get into this video, I want to say if you guys haven't seen my video I posted on trying new cereal, I need you to check that out. And like always, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more content from yours truly. Now let's get into this video. This video is going to be about Nicki Minaj, and we're basically going to just give you my opinions on the album Queen. She released it yesterday. There were 19 tracks, and I'm just going to give you, this is just my opinion, you know, if you don't like her, you know, whatever, you can leave this video, but if not, and you love her just like I do, stay tuned. Now, Nicki released the album Queen, the anticipated album. We've all been waiting on this. She released it yesterday, and I fell in love. There's 19 tracks on it, and it's just a different vibe for Nicki. I feel like, you know, it's over time, like the albums that she has released, they've all been like the quintessential rap albums, and with Queen, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like a Jamaican, you know, overseas type of vibe, which I love because it's something new for Nicki. I feel like we're getting a different phase of her. And I feel like that's so important as an artist, you know, to reinvent yourself. And Nicki is bitches A1 at it, you know, in my opinion. There are a few rap records on the album that I love. Like, I love Miami. I love Sir with her Future. Chun Sway with her and Sway Lee. And, you know, Nicki, I feel like all of us, all of her barbs and Ken barbs, and, you know, I feel like we're all going to be pleased because there's I feel like because I've listened to all 19 tracks, obviously, and it's just a different feel on each one. I feel like you're getting a different Nicki on each one, in my personal opinion. Yeah, it's just very different. And I love when, you know, when artists, you know, not even Nicki, just other artists, I love when they change the culture, they change the way that music and, you know, rap and things of, you know, that nature. And I feel like Nicki is so good at that, especially for the females. She really knows how to change the culture, and, you know, she's good at switching things up and keeping you, you know, focused on her. And even from a young age, with me, when I first started, you know, discovering Nicki and was, you know, started to watch her, I was in middle school. You know, I first seen her in the 5-Star Chick video. If you're a true Nicki stan or fan, you know 5-Star Chick remix, Yo Gotti, Trina, Gucci, and Nicki. Yes, that's when I first, you know, seen her, and I instantly fell in love with her because she was just so animated, and something just drew me to her. And it was just, I knew kind of from then, I kind of felt like, okay, she's really going to take this far, and she's really going to, you know, rep for the females, because there weren't many females out at that time. I mean, none that I can, you know, really think of. So she was really repping for the females, and she really is and continues even now to go hard for the females. And that's something I love. She's definitely a feminist. She stands up for what she believes in. And, you know, a lot of people don't like her. You know, she gets a lot of hate and a lot of slack for just for being her and being, you know, a successful woman. And, you know, she continues to strive on and keep going. And that's something that I admire a lot, because it's not easy when, you know, you get hate or you're painted out to be the bad guy, and you know, whatever have you. And she just continues to go on, and that's something I really look up to. And with this album, you can tell Nicki really gave her all in this one and really came to prove a point. And sis, you proved your point, because the album is just fire. Every song I feel like you could bump to, no matter what type of mood you're in. If you want to dance, that's the type of record. If you want to, you know, ride out with your homies, homeboys, girls, whatever, like, that's the record. There's some of these records on this album that you can definitely, you know, vibe to. It's very, you know, it's such new Nicki, and just a whole different vibe that she's putting out. Even when, you know, she put out Barbie Tings and Chun-Li, you could tell it's a new Nicki. It's not something that, you know, we were definitely used to or getting used to. And that's something, you know, I feel like it's good to switch it up, because sometimes you become stagnant and you stay in one place and you become comfortable. And as an artist, sometimes, you know, I wouldn't know, but I feel like I watched a lot of interviews, you know, with celebrities and things like that, to where majority of them say, you know, you have to really switch it up or you'll be forgotten about. You know, you can't really get too comfortable. And Nicki's, I feel like, hasn't really mastered that. She doesn't really get too comfortable with this, you know, and this album really proves it. It proves my point, definitely. This is something that was so anticipated. I remember when Nicki, you know, we all know Nicki had took, you know, some time off and she wasn't, you know, active on social media and things like that, really putting out records or, you know, many features. And you could tell she was just working, putting in work to make it perfect for all of us, you know, definitely her fans, because Nicki definitely goes hard for us. I can speak so for myself. And, you know, this is, once again, this is just my opinion, but definitely you can tell Nicki has really gone hard for us, and this album really solidifies it, for me anyways. Not that I think Nicki really has any points to prove, because I feel like she's proven her points. You know, she has dominated this rap industry, this rap game, you know, for the female. Like, as a female, she really has solidified her spot as number one, in my opinion. You know, I feel like Nicki always delivers, and she always, there's just something about her that is just so intriguing and makes you just stay tuned and stay focused on her. You know, she loves the spotlight, and, you know, people don't give her credit. She's been doing this for a while, you know, working very hard, and, you know, she's come up, and I don't know why people give her so much hate. I don't know why. It's, you know, people are gonna hate regardless. Like, I get that, but you have to give her credit, because she has really repped it for the females. It blows me away, really, even when a lot of females bash her, because I'm like, she really put on for you guys. You know, even though she does have a lot of male fans and things like that, she really has repped for the females, so I don't get the hate. But when you're great, they hate, as I like to say. You know, that's my little quote. But this album is it solidifies her, definitely, for sure. 19 tracks, all are something new and fresh. I can't wait for, you know, the videos and things like that to drop. And honestly, I usually like when, you know, an artist puts out an album with features on it, but Nicki didn't have any features on it, and I'm kind of okay with that, because I knew she was coming to prove, my bitch was coming to prove a point. So, you know, she didn't really need many features. I wanted to hear Nicki spit, you know, and just hear what the queen herself had to say. And so, yeah, I was happy that she didn't really need many features on the album, or didn't really use many features. I feel like Nicki has gone through so much and has really proved herself every time. She always delivers as an artist. I feel like, you know, watching her career grow and grow and grow as time went on, she consistently delivered, in my opinion, you know. And I love that she doesn't really care what anybody has to say. You know, she's going to be her. She's going to do what she has to do. She comes to play and slay, honey. Like, Nicki is just that bitch, and people need to give her credit. You know, you're not gonna like every artist. I particularly don't like some artists that people adore, but I give them the credit as entertainers and putting in the work, because it's not easy. So, yeah, just give her credit. Like, the bitch is good and she can spit. But this album is just, I'm so excited. I'm just so happy for Nicki, because I know she's been working on this album for quite some time. And it's paying off. It's already doing well. You know, I'm sure, you know, if you're on social media, things like that, I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's doing very well, and I'm very proud of Nicki. It's been a long time since, you know, especially with her album, we've been waiting. we've been waiting, hunty, and it's here. And I'm just like, oh, like I'm so like, just I was so happy. I was like, fucking. Honestly, I feel like when she dropped her album, it was just like an orgasm. Honestly, like I needed that. Like I was a thirsty ass little bitch, and I needed that album, and it's here, people. Queen, it's new, it's fresh, it's new Nicki. Like, you guys just have to see it. Like honestly, I mean, see it. You guys have to listen to it and just vibe out. Listen to every track. You will not be disappointed. I promise you guys, you will not be disappointed in this. And if when you do go listen to it, leave some comments below. Let's talk about it and just really give it a try because it's new Nicki, bitch. It's very Jamaican, vibey, Caribbean. A lot of the tracks are like that, but it's still Nicki, so it's gonna be the shit regardless. I really sound like a stan, but oh well. But yeah, definitely check that out, guys. Go listen to it. Queen by Nicki Minaj, 19 tracks. And that's pretty much it. I wanted just to give my opinion on it. Love Nicki. Can't wait for the videos and all of that good shit. So, like always, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you later.